Hello, hello, hello. Can I be heard? Yes, I can, at least according to this thingy here. To the mixer. How are you people doing? Listen, okay. I love Link's Awakening. I want to listen, but at the same time, I want to put this on some Atlus music, you know? Fuck it. I'll let this play. I'll let this play. Well, how are people doing? A little warm in here. I'm gonna turn on my fan. Hold on. Ah! Okay, go with me. You got a high kick. Brainwave to the moon. Damn it! They once had a dream. Bells inside the shells of the unity formed into spin down, flows from to the home, dropped by the power of the dream. That power is yet unknown. If you want to do the survey yourself, here I will post a link and pin it so that you guys can fill it out if you would like. Where is that link? What am I doing? I can just get it from over here. What am I doing? There we go. There. If you would like to do the survey yourself, feel free. I got it pinned. So, I was originally planning on streaming the Adventures of Elliot demo, but then this just so happened to drop today. So I thought, hey, let's add this on. You know? Still a little washed out there. That's better. So, let's go ahead and do this. I haven't seen anything that's on the survey. So, I don't know anything. But I thought, hey, let's fill it out. What? External link. Now let's switch it to Atlus music. This counts. This counts. We recommend the following system environment for viewing the video. If you're not on a fixed rate data plan or are not connected to Wi-Fi, please note the additional charges may apply. Okay. It's only available to U.S. residents. At Atlus Co. Ltd. Here, I'm going to zoom it in. At Atlus Co. Ltd., we use the information collected from the survey to enhance our commitment to creating unique and captivating game experiences. The data gathered will be instrumental in our pursuit of crafting games that reflect our dedication and passion. Protection and handling of personal information. The survey will not collect any personal thing. Okay, I agree. Please tell us your age group. I am between 25 and 29. Please select your gender. I misread this as I don't know. I misread I don't want to answer as I don't know for a second. Do you live in the US? Please select the one answer that best describes how you first learned about this survey. Straight up, just Twitter. Saw people posting about it on Twitter. I think it was specifically LaRue that I saw post about it. What is your occupation? Company employee, civil servant, contracted employee, dispatch employee, self-employed, specialist, homemaker, part-time worker, high school student, university, property owner, unemployed. I would say... Well, what the hell is company employee exactly? Like a full-time worker? Is that what that is? That did not answer my question. That did not answer my question in the slightest. Hey! Got Soul Hackers 2. This is not great music, even though... Wait! Aquila! Here, let's do Aquila Statue Plaza. Let's go with that. I'm just gonna just say part-time. Please indicate the family, friends, and others you live with. I live with friend. This is all the boring stuff. Please indicate how much free time you have on average on a work or school day or on a day off or holiday. Work or school day, like 2 hours. On a day off, basically the whole fucking day. Please indicate the average amount of money you can freely spend each month. Each month. Now, that's a decent question. I'm going to say, like... I actually don't know. That, and also, there's a part of me that's like, I don't know if I would want that out there. But I actually, off the top of my head, I don't know. I'm pretty frugal, so I don't really spend a lot of my money outside of, like, necessary things, so. Please select all devices you own. PS5, PS4, Switch 2, Switch, smartphone, PC, fuck Xbox. When did you most recently play video games on the following devices? PS5. In the past week. Wait, nope. In the past week, the PS4... more than 6 months ago. As soon as I got a PS5, I kind of just retired the PS4, you know? Switch 2, literally today. So I'm going to just say every day. Switch, that was like in 3 months ago. Sometime in the past week. I play a lot of Marvel Snap. Windows PC. I've played video games on this. This was about... within the last 3 months. The last thing I played on here was Deltarune. It was Deltarune. On work or school days, or on days off or holidays, how much of your free time can you spend playing video games? 1 to 2 hours. Maybe 3. Hey, let's go with that. On day off, yeah, that much. It's a day off. I don't really do anything. Next, we will ask about the devices and platforms you indicated you use to play video games. On average, how many hours per day do you play video games on the following devices and on a work or school day? Work day, 1 to 2 hours. PS4, I'm just gonna say no. Switch 2, work school day, 1 to 2 hours. Well, actually, no. Switch 2 a little bit more, actually, because I can actually bring the Switch 2 to work, And towards the end of my shift, once things calm down, I can actually take out my Switch and I play as long as I'm still attentive and, you know, I've done everything. So I'm going to say more. I'm going to say more for that. Switch, I don't really play that. My phone, 1 to 2 hours, but that's kind of over the course of the day. 1 to 2 hours. On a holiday, it's the same answer each freaking time. 5 to 10 hours. Still like 1 to 2 hours, maybe. Windows PC. Again, like, this is just not difficult questions, you know? Do you play games using the following services for PC? No, yes. No. 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 Past 3 months. Nope. Other, I'm gonna just say I had, no. I'm gonna say no. Please select all the games you would like to play. Okay, so let's try this. I like FPSs. I like rhythm games. RTSs I'm cool with. I'm not the biggest fan of them, so I'm gonna just not. No, screw it. I'm gonna say it. Roguelike RPG. I'm not the biggest fan of roguelikes. I'm more of a fan of roguelite, which technically would count, but even then, I'm still not the biggest fan. It's only the occasional roguelite that appeals to me, so I'm gonna just say no. 3D Dungeon Crawler RPG, definitely turn-based simulation RPG. I'm a little confused as to what that means. I'm just trying to think of an example right now. I can't think of anything. I'm gonna leave that one clicked off. There we go. Card games. I do like card games. Action adventure, turn-based strategy, JRPG definitely. I do like puzzle games. Hey, Sleep, what's up? Damn, Portal 7 leaked? God damn, that's crazy. I like text-based adventures and visual novels. I like them all right. Action RPG. Not the biggest fan of fighting games. Please select all the following games that I know. I know Catherine. I know Full Body. I know P5. I know P3D. I know P5D. I know Q2. I know 5R. I know 5S. I know 4G. I know 4AU. 4AU, which stands for gold. I know... Wait, what? P5R is on here twice. That's confusing. P4... So was P4G. I know P3P. R. P5T. P3R. P3R. Expansion. P5X. P4R. Rido. Dragon's Crown. Dragon's Crown Pro. I know Odin Sphere. 13 Sentinels. Unicorn Overlord. Still need to play Unicorn Overlord. Etrian Mystery Dungeon 2. I know that. Etrian Odyssey Nexus. Know that. Origins. I know all of these. Metaphor. Nocturne HD. 5. Soulhackers 2. 5 Vengeance. What? Dragon Quest. Yeah. I know Like a Dragon. I know Black Ops 6. I know about Power World. I know Sonic Shadow. I know Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. I still need to play that. It's been sitting on my shelf since I got it. Helldivers 2. I know Black Myth Wukong. I know Night Rain. I know Death Stranding 2. I just beat it the other day. I know Wilds. I still need to play that. I think I might just wait for the inevitable expansion. From what I've heard, Wilds is actually kind of rough. So it's the sort of thing that it might get better once the expansion's out, and I'll just start then. Go all the way through that way. Rebirth. I know Rebirth. I know Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. I have plans. I know Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I know Legends ZA. I know GTA 6. I knew all of those. Jesus, I have so much music on here that is not Atlus, which is great. But considering the situation, considering what I'm doing, I would rather listen to Atlus. No! No! Screw you. No Femc. No Femc. Have I purchased the following games? I purchased it. 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 Purchased it. Wait, did I? Okay, no, I did. I got it confused for a second. P4G, here's the thing. I didn't... No, wait. No, years ago I did purchase it. Years ago I did purchase it. Arena Ultimax Remastered. Here's the thing. I got a review code for this, so what the fuck do I put? I'm gonna just say purchased. If I got a review code, I'm gonna just say purchased, you know? I did not purchase P5 Royal. I purchased Remastered. It's a port. So I need to make that correction there. Yeah, screw it. Purchase. Tactica. Yeah, sure. I purchased it. Reload. Sure. Purchased it. It was a review code. Whatever. Expansion pass. Review code. Phantom X. That's not even interpret purchase as play when answering for this title. I do want to try it. P5X. I'm just like not in a hurry, you know? I purchased it. I haven't purchased it. I do at some point, I think I do have Dragon's Crown Pro off of PS Plus. I'm gonna say played via subscription. I think I also have Odin Sphere via PS Plus. I'm not sure. I'll just say via subscription. I purchased Aegis Rim. That game is awesome. I'm considering purchasing Unicorn Overlord at some point because I really want to do that. I'm not really considering purchasing Mystery Dungeon 2. Nexus, not really. Origins, technically I purchased it. Metaphor, I bought that. And I got a review code. Nocturne HD, yeah, sure. 5, yes. Stalkers 2, yes. 5 Vengeance, yes. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake, I did actually purchase that. Infinite Wealth, I did. No, I really don't give a shit about Call of Duty, you know. Power World, don't care. I bought Sonic X Shadow. I bought Pirate Yakuza, Helldivers. I'm not against it. I don't really have plans, you know. I don't really care about Black Myth Wukong. Elden Ring Night Rain, I might try at some point, but I would want to play Elden Ring proper first. I did buy Death Stranding 2. Monster Hunter Wilds I bought. 7 Rebirth I bought. Claire Obscure, I have bought it. I just need to play it. I missed something. There we go. Do you play Persona 5, the Phantom X game for PC? I don't play it currently, but I might in the future. And if I did, it would be on PC. The following video is of Persona 4 Revival, which is planning for future release on Xbox. Watch the video. Pause the music. Let's give this a watch. Off would be wild to see. It's just the reveal again. The one that looks way too goddamn early, and it was revealed way too early. This is like nothing, and it kind of just looks like shit. This feels like their hand was forced, but here's the thing. I don't believe for a second their hand was actually forced. I mean, would I purchase the game? I mean, probably, yeah. How frequently do you purchase video games? I'd say around 1 a month. Occasionally 2. About how much do you spend per month on game titles and DLC? Do not include in-app purchases. I mean, if I do 1 to 2, I'm going to say $50.99. It's really like 1 game a month. Do you purchase more physical editions? Start the music back up. I tend to buy more physical editions. Occasionally, I'll buy a digital game. It depends. Overall, I prefer physical, but it depends on the game if I want to get a digital or not. How many game titles do I own on Steam? Oh, God. It's probably over 100, but that's just because of, like, bundles and sales and shit. So I'm going to just say 100 or more. I have not played. I've played, like, maybe a quarter of them. Well, I mean, that is, like, hopefully at some point, the thing is, they had that survey, years ago. That eventually led to the remake of P3 and now P4. And P2 tied with P3. And a number of people, at least online, that I follow and trust, and I would very much believe if they think this, they're like, Atlus has to be doing it. It's like a poorly kept secret. There's all these reasons for it, and I'm just going to have to, you know, believe them on that and trust them. But I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm always going to bitch and complain until they do it. And if they're doing it, cool, but I want to see it, you know? Otherwise, I'll just keep passively bitching and complaining. Where do you usually get info about video games? No, I think it was like 2 years before. I think it might have been like 2 years before or something. I don't know. And to be fair, a lot of the other games from that survey did eventually end up getting remastered or ported. The only remake, straight up, has been P3, P4, and depending on how you feel, Rido. Where do I usually get news? I usually just get it from, like, Twitter, but I'll also include, like, video game news websites. Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube. 25th anniversary of what? Devil Summoner, you mean? Twitter, X. I guess I would also say Reddit. I don't know. I guess Facebook if you want to say that. That's really kind of it. The question is for those who answered they obtained information about games from YouTube. From what kind of YouTube videos as features do you gain information? Persona? I don't think... No, because Persona's 25th anniversary would have been 2021. And P3R got announced in 2023. So, no. It wouldn't have been from that. Information announcement videos by game manufacturers. Yeah, Nintendo Directs, definitely. Videos posted by game developers or official accounts. Individuals. Not really community tabs. Not really shorts either. It's mainly just those three. Have you heard of the Sega account? Yes, and I do have a Sega account. Just fuck off. Don't make me. To what extent do you play game demos? Play demos of games I'm interested in. What aspect of game demos do you find valuable? Being able to play for a long time, balanced play time. Having a meaty demo is always really impressive. Ability to carry over the full game. That's always great. Ability to get a feel for the gameplay and controls, understand mechanics, experience the world story, hearing the music. Really just kind of all of these. Checking whether the game runs on my system. I don't really do that. Getting to try the game before release. I don't really care about exclusive items or bonuses from demos. It's really kind of everything but the 9 and 10. Metaphor had a great demo, but it was one of those where it's just like the first 10 hours, or really more like first 5. But it was a way, 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 way better first 5 hours than P5. So I'm glad they learned from that. When purchasing a multi-platform game, do you refer to the reviews / ratings of the game on the following sources? I guess, yeah, I usually look at like reviews, Metascore, media outlets. Yeah, I mainly just look to those if I want to get an idea of what people think of it. Oh, this is going to be really short. Please select everything you'd like to see in a trailer, video, or other advertising footage. Cutscenes using 2D animation, 3D computer graphics, presentations by the developers. By voice actors is cool. I like it when they get the voice actors involved, but I also kind of like... whatever. Screw it. Actual gameplay footage, yes, please. Gameplay footage that I like. Just anything with actual gameplay footage. Just all of those. I'm fine with all of those. Yeah, here's a battle theme. Please select everything you'd want to see in a live stream that introduces a game on the developer's official channel. Actual gameplay, please. I don't give a shit about game streamers. By the developers themselves, that's fine. Guest appearances by VTubers. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? By voice actors, that's always great. Unveiling of unpublished trailers, promotion. Yep. Entertainment content related to the game. Yeah, just all of those. I really just don't give a shit about streamers. You know? I don't watch streamers a lot. Hey, Ace, what's up? I agree with you, Sleep, on unselect the VTubers? No, fuck you. It's funny. It's funny when a random anime girl shows up. Oh, I forgot about Mori Calliope getting involved. You know what? That's my bad. I can't go back. I didn't think about Mori Calliope. I didn't think about her. I'm so sorry. I'm sure she's nice. I'm sure Mori is nice. I hate Japan's like obsession with her because it's like she's not that good. There's nothing really unique about her other than the fact that she's a fucking VTuber. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sure she's nice. I listened to Castle Super Beast. She was on there, and that was really interesting. That was fun. She seemed cool. I hated the conversations that just devolved into, okay, who's your favorite JoJo and why? I hated that. But what the fuck? Is my controller dying? Yes, it is. I'm gonna just plug that in for a minute while we do the rest of this. Okay. Drewski was wild. Drewski was confusing. But it's because it was so, like, weird that I was kind of okay with it. But, like, Mori, it's like, she's fucking everywhere. And it's like, I've listened to her music. It's not... The only reason is she's a VTuber. That's it. I don't... If she does a One Piece opening, if she ever does a One Piece opening, I'ma lose my mind. What's your ideal period of time for watching live streams related to games? At a time that is decent. So here's the thing. I gotta be strategic when I pick this, because if I put it in the evening, I would prefer it in the evening, but that's when I work half the time. But also, I don't want it to be so early in the fucking morning that I have to wake up way too early. I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna say 10. 10 a.m. When you watch live streams related to games, do you tend to watch them in real time or as recordings later? I tend to watch them in real time most often. What did Fatal Fury do with VTubers? I just looked up Fatal Fury VTuber, and I just got VTubers playing Fatal Fury. VTuber marketing, that's what it is. I'll like put that in there. I'm just kind of still getting VTubers playing Fatal Fury. I'm not seeing anything specific. There's a story. There's a story about apparently there was like a huge, very like heavily marketed stream that ended up getting muted midway through, and no one noticed it except the viewers. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing what Fatal Fury did. Well, let's get back to this. From the following game events held online, please select all you've watched within the past 1 year. Direct, Game Showcase, Tokyo Game Show. Well, I didn't watch Tokyo Game Show. I just kept up with the news as it was coming out, so I won't count it. Game Awards, Summer Games Fest, State of Play. That's it. Also, Ace, you asked this earlier, and I just kind of didn't say. I haven't gotten into any questions about like what I would want or a potential TMS 2. But I know there are some of those in here. There we go. State of plays are so fucking hit and miss, man. They're so hit and miss. Please select the option that best reflects your attitude towards attending in-person events. I would like to attend. I would like to attend. I just can't. I don't got no monies. Please select what you'd expect from in-person events. Events held at physical venues with an audience from the following. Merch sales, original food and drinks would be cool. Life-size figures, illustrations, surprise announcements, live music performances. Basically all of these. All of those are cool. Have you ever played games from the Persona series? Okay, it seems like this is where we're starting to get into some of the more game-specific stuff. Please select the first game from the Persona series you ever played. That would be P3, well, specifically FES. FES. FES was the first one I played. Was the most recent one I played. That would probably be P3R? The most recent would probably be P3R. Have you ever played games from the Shin Megami Tensei series? What was the first one I played? That was SMT4. Though, actually, I need to double check and see. Is Devil Survivor on here? Yes. Okay. Where is Devil Survivor Overclocked? Jesus Christ, this list. Oh my god. There it is. Overclocked was the first one I played. The most recent SMT game I played, Raida Remastered. We will now ask about Atlus games you have purchased / played. For each of the statements below, please indicate which is closest to your opinions after playing the following Atlus games. Oh boy. Starting off with a heavy hitter. The characters were... So here's the thing. Do I count the characters from P3 as the characters from The Answer? Because I like the characters in P3. I don't like them in The Answer. So what do I do? First off, the story was not interesting. Okay, okay. Do I count the characters, the P3 characters, as being The Answer characters? Or do I count, like, Metis? Because that's, like, the only new character in there, really. And I didn't care for Metis. And I hated how a lot of the other characters were written. Not because they were written out of character, but more because I found the story was super contrived. I thought it was super fucking contrived. I'm not even against how Yukari was acting. I just think the writing was terrible. The writing to get her to that point, I just thought was bad. I'm gonna say somewhat closer to B, if I'm just being completely real. The story was not interesting, no. Mechanics, closer to B, because the thing is, I like how the game plays. It's just you cut out half the fucking game, and then the rest of the mechanics couldn't stand on their own. No, absolutely Sleep. I think a big problem with the answer is that it has a decent hook, and then it needs to spend the rest... It spends the rest of its time trying to build towards that hook, and it just... It didn't actually spend that time to build towards that hook. It doesn't build towards that hook until the last 5 hours of the fucking game, and it speedruns it. Meanwhile, it's like a 20-hour-long expansion. So much time. You had so much time to actually build to your hook. And you didn't use that time! God, fuck the answer. The controls were responsive. I will say, yes, controls felt great. Music was good. I agree. Playtime was adequate. It was shorter, and I appreciated that. But it was way too long for what it was. So, I'm going to say, well, that's the thing. Adequate. What specifically does adequate mean? Does that mean enough? Because when I hear adequate, I specifically think long enough. There was enough there. And I think... Oh, yeah, there was enough there. And then there was way more than what was needed. I agree. Third-Gs are kind of broken. I like them better because they're more strategic. I think showtimes to me in P5R, showtimes were actually just pure broken. They were pure broken, but there was like zero fucking strategy to it. They were all effectively the same attack. They were random. And it was just kind of showy. And I didn't really care for them in execution. I think it's a neat idea that just felt very undercooked. Whereas Third-Gs, there's actually strategy to them. They do different things. You can use them at will. It's a lot better. But they were still kind of broken. I'm going to put somewhat closer to A for this. The price was appropriate for the level of satisfaction I got from the game. I still think the expansion pass price being $30 was too much, but I would pay you like $20 for the answer. I'm going to say somewhat closer to A. Okay, on to a good game. Metaphor. Characters were appealing. Story was interesting. Mechanics were enjoyable. Controls were responsive. Background music was good. Playtime was adequate. It felt long enough. If anything, it felt like it needed to go a little bit more because there is very blatantly a cut section. Price was appropriate for the level of satisfaction. Righto. Characters were appealing. Story was interesting. Mechanics were enjoyable. Controls were responsive. Background music was good. Playtime was adequate. I agree. That was bullshit. That was totally bullshit. The MP3 player was a thing in FES. Fez. Price was appropriate. God damn it. Which one is this? Oh my god, a chart. When did I become a fan of Atlus games? Okay, I have a question. If they wanted me to answer with the year I became a fan, why would they give me the release dates of... Why would they say what game came out what year? If they didn't want me to answer with the game's original release year. Because I got in with Overclocked, which was in 2011 with the release of the 3DS. But, okay, no, correction. I got in 2013 with SMT4, but the first game I actually played was Overclocked about 2 months before SMT4. So I would say 2013. But why did they list just this whatever, 2011? Or, sorry, 2013. What? What I answered the damn question. Hell yeah. It's been a while since I've heard the music from Devil Survivor coming out of a 3DS, so I couldn't really tell you. Now we're going to ask about games in different price ranges. How long do you expect the total playtime is to complete games at these price ranges? Between 1 penny and $10. Less than 10 hours. Maybe even less than 5. Between 10 and 20. I'd say less than 10 hours. Maybe at most like 15. I'm going to say less than 10 hours. Game with a standard retail price between 20 and 30. I'd say... I'm going to say also still less than 10 hours. That to me is like well, no. What did I say, 15? I agree. I fully agree with you. I really don't like the price to hour ratio. Once you get past a specific point. Once you get past a specific point, I don't like it. It really depends on the game. I feel like the only time I actually give a shit about like, well, I don't want to buy that if it's going to be like, oh, I'm paying $10 and it's like 2 hours. No. I'd rather like 5. I feel like if a game isn't longer than 5 on a first playthrough, then I'm not going to want to play it, regardless of the price. It's purely just about, like, the amount of time that I would be putting into it. And if it's not 5 or more, I'm not going to care. To be fair, at least with Resident Evil games, you are meant to replay multiple times, and they are designed to be replayed over and over again. To be fair. So that's not the best example, but I totally get what you're saying. I would rather not every game be 5 hour long. Whatever, 20 to 30 bucks. I'm gonna just say like 10. Whatever, 20. Let's say fucking 30. Between 60 and 70 bucks. 40. Here's where it's starting to get messy, because we're getting to 70 bucks or more. Let's say 40. Because I do like a super long RPG or a super long game. I just don't want every single one of them to be that fucking long. When the hell does this song play in Apocalypse? When purchasing digital versions of an Atlus game, do you prefer a digital deluxe, which differs from... Well, it depends on what's in the digital deluxe. This is stupid. It depends what's in the digital deluxe. If it's some extra costumes and like $10 more, I'll be like, sure. To me, a digital deluxe edition oftentimes feels like almost like a tip jar, where it's like, I'm more so buying that not to get not necessarily to get something out of it, though I still, you know, would like costumes and things to get out of it. To me, it's just like, it's like a tip jar. It's like, hey, throw some extra dollars their way. You did a good job. That's what a digital deluxe to me feels like. I don't think I've ever bought... I'm going to answer this based on which ones I've actually done. I've never bought Persona SMT. I don't think I've ever bought the Digital Deluxe. I don't think I've ever bought the Digital Deluxe of SMT games. Or any Atlus game, now that I think about it. I mainly only ever buy a Digital Deluxe version of games for, like, smaller indie games that are like, you kind of deserve it. Throw some extra, like Expedition 33. I bought the physical of that, but I'm also probably gonna buy the Digital Deluxe because that game deserves it. I haven't started it, but I know it deserves it. Which large-scale additional content is added for a game you like? How desirable are the following methods of release? Release of DLC that can provide you with a better experience of the base game by adding extra story and characters. That's always... Well, that's always nice. I'm gonna say always desirable. Release of an enhanced version that can provide you with a better experience of the base game by adding extra story. Oh, this is telling the difference between DLC and an enhanced version. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with I prefer the release of DLC because then I don't have to pay full price to get a thing. But I also still do kind of like the enhanced versions. I just don't think they're necessary in this time. So I'm gonna say desirable in some situations, because I'm not against them. I just think that given the current landscape of gaming, they're not necessary anymore. Just do DLC. This question is for those who answered the release of an enhanced version that can provide you with a better experience of the base game by adding extra story, is desirable in some situations. What aspects do you think are necessary for a release of an enhanced version that can provide you a better experience of the base game by adding extra it needs to be cheaper. It's easier than purchasing the original version and large-scale DLC separately. Maybe. And I'm going to put other. For me, an enhanced version, the only time I would prefer an enhanced version over DLC is if it's on a new console. It's on a new console, or it's actually straight up doing something that would not be possible on the original. So, the price is cheaper than the original. That, I think, is always just, like, almost mandatory to me. That or have some kind of, like, upgrade tree. Pay $20, get the upgraded version. I'm fine. That, yeah. It's easier than purchasing the original version and large-scale DLC separately. That would also be kind of necessary. I'll say that. Ba-da-ba-da-boo. Gives it more enjoyment and a bigger sense of fulfillment than the original version. Yeah, sure. But in other, I'm going to put... new console. New console. / wouldn't be possible on the original. Hello, SMT fan. Wasn't available on previously. And then I'm going to put, no matter what, there should always be an upgrade path for the original. For people who own the original. There. Please select all the things you expect from Atlus titles and what makes it feel like an Atlus title. User interface focus on the comfort of playing and pacing. I agree with that. Fictional world setting that is easy to become emotionally invested in. Agree with that. Characters with appealing personalities who are easy to become emotionally invested in. Agree with that. Good designs for non-character elements such as the unit interface. Good designs for non-characters such as the demons. Gameplay experience / themes you think about even when not playing the game. World setting that feels anarchistic / going against common tropes. Challenging difficulty and gameplay balance, I agree. Interesting, deep stories. World setting with a strong occult feeling. World setting featuring modern Japan. World setting within underground subculture feeling. Music. Character designs. Basically all of these. I'm trying to think of like what else. I'll just leave with that. If a new game or sequel came out with the following series, what platform would you want to play it on? SMT, I would either want... At this point, I'd actually want to play it on Switch 2, just to try it. Ultimately, I would like to play it on PS5 and Switch 2. I'd also say PC, even though I would ultimately probably play it on a console. Etrian Odyssey, I'd probably play that on Switch 2. Metaphor, PS5, Switch 2, PC. Atlus Vanillaware. That, to me, Vanillaware, I would especially want to play on a Switch. More than anything. Rido. I would play that on anything, basically. Yeah, wait, Stadia? Is that on here? No, it's not. I should write other in and just put Stadia. Put Rido Remastered on Stadia. Fuck it, do it. I would want to play a new Rido game on PS5, if I'm being completely honest. I played the Switch 2 version, and it ran great, but I feel like for a new Rido game, for it to really go ham, I would want to play it on a PS5. I'll still put Switch 2, though. And PC. I'm just going to put Switch 2, PS5, PC. I'm going to just do that. Persona. PS5, Switch 2, PC. Is 13 Sentinels on PC? I don't think so. No, it's on Switch and PS4. No, unfortunately. And even the North American survey, it's actually only US. No! No, Spencer! No! No! No game key card! Also, Spencer, it's been a minute. Hi, I'm sure you've messaged me, and then I just missed it for some reason. Or I forgot to reply. Summer at work has been fucking crazy, man. I've been straight up. I'm working 5 days a week, even though I'm not supposed to be. I'm supposed to be working 4 days, but I've been working 5. We are understaffed. We had a number of people quit. We are desperately trying. We're also having people go on vacation. So, it's a lot. It's a lot. So, sorry if I haven't messaged you. That's my bad. Also, Sleep, I'm sorry. You messaged me like months ago and I never fucking replied. I meant to. I just remembered that. I'm so sorry, Sleep. I can be bad at messaging people back. I can be bad about that sometimes. Vanillaware is dumb. Vanillaware is dumb. Which of the following game genres and mechanics would you be interested in trying out with the world and characters of existing games in the Persona series? Which of the game genres and mechanics would you be interested? Okay, this is weird. Not roguelike, nope. Real quick, this is weird. It's P1, P2 Innocent Sin. There's no eternal punishment. Why is there no eternal punishment? Eternal Punishment is a different game with a different cast. I mean, there's a lot of the cast carries over, but it's a different, like, completely, it's like a different party. So that's weird that Eternal Punishment isn't on here. Hey, I'd like Metroidvanias. Metroidvanias are fun. Action adventure. I like a Muso. I'm trying to think of the last Muso game I played. P2. I feel like I'm just going to say the same ones over and over again. It's going to be Muso, Metroidvania, action adventure. Do I want to say Souls-like? I feel like there are too many Souls-likes right now. I'm just not going to say Souls-likes. You know what? I'm not going to answer shit for P5. P5's had it good enough. Same with P4. Too much. All these others have had not as much chance. P3's only really had one spinoff, let's be real. So P3 I'd be more than okay. P4's had too many, P5's had too many. I'm just going to say no, I don't want anything more from these. Please select any other types of media adaptations to be interested in for the following season. Persona. I feel like Persona has had a lot of these, and I'm just not interested in if it was Persona. I'm just going to say none for Persona, because Persona's already had enough of these. For SMT, I would say manga, definitely. Movies, TV, anime, definitely merchandise. I would not want fucking live action. I would not want live action. Collaborations would be neat. Metaphor. Metaphor's already got one manga adaptation. I've been meaning to read it. But I'll just put that on there because I'm cool with it. I think that's fine. Live music. Wait, live music performances. I didn't think about that. Anime, movies, TV, anime, merchandising, collabs. For Metaphor, yeah. Vanillaware. I think Vanillaware should get like anime, movies, TVs, whatever. And also more merchandising and shit. Live action Nocturne with Tom Holland would be great. What's your current status regarding the purchase of Switch 2? I have one. Okay, final question. This is the last chance for us to really say something of meaning. What do we want to say? This is going to be a collaborative thing. What all do we want to say? This is not just me. This is all of us. Together as one. Let the polytheistic alliance music inspire you. How about this? I'll put make SMT 1, 2, and if available for modern audiences in the West. Devil Summoner 1. Okay. Make SMT 1, 2, if, Devil Summoner 1, Soul Hackers, Rito 2, the Digital Devil Saga duology available for modern audiences in the West. Wait. Oh god, we keep thinking about new things. Please. I'm going to say, do more merchandise and, like, anime tie-ins, that kind of thing. Do more of those with other series that aren't just Persona and Metaphor. Fuck, I need to add Persona in here. Please make Rito 3. New Golden Playhouse game. Devil Survivor. There. I'm not asking for much. This isn't asking for much. Just make Rito 3, Devil Survivor 3, a new Golden Playhouse game. Port all of the games that I like. Give me what I want, please. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. That's the thing. Do I want it, though? I said this is for all of us. But this is my submission, ultimately! Who said your opinion would get in? I did. I'll add that on. Is there anything else we want to add in here? Because I feel like this is about everything I would want to say. Does anyone else have anything else? Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Ha 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 ha. Hee 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 hee. Honestly, you know what? I'ma put Persona 6 because we're actually where the fuck. There we go. Please announce Persona 6. It's been almost a decade. I take the color it's going to be at this point. Honestly, a new trauma center would actually be kind of cool, especially with the mouse on the Switch 2 controllers. How about... I put Sorry, I'm trying to like look at some stuff, see if I can get some more inspiration. Screw it. Screw it. I'm hitting next. Moving on. I want to finish this. I want to get to Adventures of Elliot. I can close the browser! There we go. I will fill back up on water. And then maybe grab a little snack or something. come back, do Adventures of Elliot. But actually, before I do all of that, I actually want to double check. So the way I have it set up right now is I have a projector. I'm basically OBS. I am having it project the image from the Elgato onto my right monitor so I can actually play it. But for whatever reason, it's actually pretty dark. I want to see if there's something I can do. No. That's not what I wanted. Ah, screw it. Screw it. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some more water and a little snacky, and then we'll keep going. Okay. Let me get... There we go. Okay, it has more of a charge now. Let's boot this up. Pause the music. There we go. What? Jesus Christ, I need to get... I need to get a micro SD Express. I'm probably not going to play Splatoon 3 again. I'll be real with you. New system data. Got it. Okay, yeah. Oh my god. Actually, I have to read this. The Adventures of Elliot!
This is the world of Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Many years have passed since the age of myths ended and humans began documenting history. Beast tribes, named so for their likeness to animals, engage in fierce territorial battles.
I don't know, it seems kind of racist.
And humans live tucked away in a corner of the realm, protected by Princess Huria's powerful magic. Our tale begins in this age, in this kingdom of Huther.
More ruins have been discovered?
Your Majesty, a good friend of mine happens to be an incredible adventurer. Why don't I ask him to investigate the ruins?
An adventurer? Does that mean he can travel through the Beast Tribe's territory?
But of course. He is an expert in exploring unknown lands. His name is Elliot. I can vouch for his character, although I will admit he has his quirks.
Okay, I forgot about this. I just realized Stream Elements is not working. Let me see if I can fix that. I had it so that it couldn't be viewed. That is on me. I went a whole, like, what, hour, 30 minutes? Never noticed it. It actually seems really far behind. What the hell? I think it's trying to catch up. Okay, whatever.
His word is more than enough for me. What do you think, Father?
Very well, then. I should like to speak with this Elliot myself. Summon him at once.
It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I am Elliot.
I have asked you here because new ruins have been discovered within Beast Tribe territory. There may be things we can learn of magic within, so I would like you to investigate.
But of course, Your Majesty.
This will be a dangerous task. Please be careful.
I appreciate your concern, Princess Huria. But you needn't worry. Facing danger is what adventurers do.
Best of luck.
That will be all, Elliot. The kingdom is counting on you to accomplish this mission.
Your Majesty.
Okay. Up. Use face powers with L. Guard.
I'm Faye, a fairy. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Faye. Oh, shit.
That had to hurt.
Rest up, Faye. Come on out.
Ta-da! Here I am.
Stay there.
Yes, sir.
Go on. I'll be right behind you.
Elliot, follow me.
The Beastmen tribes are actively hostile to humans. Battle will be unavoidable when entering territories. Please do be careful. I pray for your safety. Safe journey. Ah! Beastmen run rampant in the wilderness outside our kingdom. Only an adventurer like yourself is suited to this task. Please see it done. I expect great things from you. Is there like a roll or something? Nope. Owie!
Faye, please.
Explore the world freely while making your way to the flag shown on the locator. If your exploration has you at a loss, try the adventuring lore and memories, blah, blah, blah. Hey, controlling her.
Faye, this way. Lend me your strength.
Get moving.
Oh, I gotta go down there. Toll, the currency of this world, can be used to purchase goods useful for adventuring. You can find toll in treasure chests by defeating enemies. There are even rumors of monsters who drop toll with every hit they take.
Faye, all you.
Adventuring guideposts are scattered around the world. Simply slide up next to one to automatically save your game in progress. Open your map with a snap with ZL. It's especially helpful when exploring caves and ruins. Use the locator while you're playing to get your general bearings and open the map when you want to check the specifics. Open the shortcut menu with ZR. There you can change weapons, change phase abilities, use medicine, or change your magicite set. Time doesn't pass while the shortcut menu is open, so feel free to plan your next action at your own pace.
It's a new adventuring guidepost.
I wonder what warp is. Oh, it just warps you to her.
Rocks slowing us down.
Yeah. Okay, it feels nice so far.
Show me what you've got,
Charge up speed.
Doing some adventure prep?
Equipment, grant various effects. Okay. Wait. These are just badges. This is just Paper Mario badges, isn't it? They take up a cost. I bet I'll be able to equip multiple of them as time goes on, or like increase the number I can do.
Will be a big help on our adventures. Now I'm curious.
I'm glad it has loadouts. That's something I felt like Paper Mario always just really needed. It was something I wish Thousand Year Door remake had. Ah! Okay. Switch to warp.
Treasure chest sighted! I bet it's our reward for working
Now, what
so
might be in
hard.
here? Hey, not bad.
Drop of life. Now you're even stronger, Elliot.
Lend me your strength.
Yeah, let me through. So far, this doesn't really play like how I thought. I was thinking it'd be more of like a Secret of Mana type thing.
Lend me your strength.
Need a little rest still.
Ah! The sprint is a little awkward. It's a lot slipperier than I would have liked. Bomb. Oh my god, this is Zelda. Oh my god, this is fucking Zelda! Oh my god, it even has the fucking fairy. This is just a Zelda HD 2D Zelda. That's hilarious. This is just a Zelda game. So knowing this is... Okay, so... This being a Zelda is now changing my opinion a bit on the sword swing. I think it's a little too slow Actually, linked arrows. What does that do? Ooh. That's a neat idea. Mmm. Christ. How do I get up there? Oh, I gotta go the other way. Go around. Okay, come on. Come on, you want me to use it too frequently? They want me to use it in succession, but like the cooldown is too slow.
Hey, not bad. Faye, please.
Maybe I can get used to the speed of the sword swing.
Faye, please.
Try that. What is this hole?
Lend me your strength. Lend me your strength. What might be in here? Nice.
Wait. Oh my god, even as the sword beam. This is just a Zelda game. the producers just wanted like, let's do a Zelda game next. People consider those RPGs. We'll throw in the Paper Mario badge system. That's very RPG-y.
I wish I could call myself an adventurer like you, Elliot. But I guess I'm already a fairy. I don't want to get too greedy.
Lend me your strength.
Get moving. Careful not to touch the cacti. They're sticky and good. Oh yeah, don't forget to stop by a guidepost whenever you stop.
Ooh, cutscene?
Look at all this sand.
Yeah, I know about the warp.
Here.
I know about the warp. I've already used it in a little mini dungeon.
Lend me your strength. Lend me your strength.
There we go.
Lend me your strength.
Get moving. I guess we have to fight. Need a little rest still.
Say, all you.
Finally, peace and quiet. Away we go.
Why? What is it about this one that's not really selling ya?
Get moving.
Because so far, I'm actually I am enjoying this. It's not what I was thinking it was going to be. I was genuinely thinking it was going to be Secret of Mana.
Say, all you. Now we're in for it.
Finally, peace and quiet.
Okay, I think that's this floor mapped out. Yes.
That's better.
We fell down with the sand, but where are we?
Rob.
Lend me your strength.
Over here. I think this treasure chest might have something amazing inside.
Now what might be in here?
Bomb pouch.
Hey,
Way to
not
go,
bad.
Elliot.
Lend me your strength.
Over here.
Looks like I'm going to need a key for that one, so I'll go over to the right. Oh my god. Ah!
Say, all you.
Elliot, this way. Need a little rest still.
That arrow chain thing is satisfying as fuck. I'm so close. Yeah. So specifically because it's like a Zelda game? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Out of arrows, god damn it. Wait, no. The money sound is just going over and over and over and over again. Stuck on a loop. Wait. Okay. It's kind of falling for a similar trap right now, at least. Maybe this is something that could be improved upon in the final. I mean, I'm sure it could definitely be improved upon in the final game, but maybe there's like a magicite that would fix this issue, but it's falling into a similar trap I have with classic 2D Zelda games in which you can only select two things at once. Where I like... It's falling for a similar trap where there's certain quality of life things where it's like, I'm always going to want to have access to my sword. I'm always going to want to have access to the dash. But the dash, I have to unequip to equip something else. But the dash I want to use all the time. So I kind of wish the dash was like a dedicated button. And then the other powers is something else. So as of right now, the minus button, all it does is open up the controls. I would rather the dash be set to ZL, and then the powers be set to L, and then have minus be the map. The map quick menu. That's what I would prefer. Oh no, is it too high? It's too high. Oh shit. Oh no. I can go down that way. Okay, now I need to go over... Back over to the top left. Still getting used to the controls. I can see some people losing their fucking minds over Faye's voice.
Hey,
This
not
might
bad.
be special. Let's try and find its door, Elliot.
I think it's fine, but I can totally see someone losing their fucking minds over her voice.
What could this be?
I think what it is... Well, I mean... Obviously, it's the fact that it's, like, very high-pitched and, like... Oh, it's all cutesy and shit. But I think... What bothers me more is that a lot of what she's saying is, like, kind of nothing. Like, she's saying stuff, and some of it is relevant to what's going on. But also, a lot of it is said to be said. And that's what bugs me more, is that a lot of what's being said is, pointless. That bothers me more than anything. Oh, wait, I was looking at the right, thinking that was the levels, with the right stick. No, that's the zoom in. Okay, so there's a hole over here. Let's go back up to the top. Okay, I need to go down that way. I can attack with Faye. I did not realize that. Yeah, go Faye, do it, do it. Get him. Get him! Yeah! Yeah! Okay, let me... This is just a Zelda game. Jesus. How do I get rid of this shield? Shit. I agree. I think people are too harsh on HD 2D. Oh, bombs! I am gonna fucking die. Are you kidding me? What was my last autosave? Just resurrect me. I don't care about money here. Ah! Shit. Fuck. Fucking ass! Yeah! Yeah!
You were tough, Elliot.
Show me what you've got, hmm?
Scythe chain.
Hey, not bad.
This could be huge, Elliot. Treasure chest.
What could this be? Nice.
Bet this magic knight will be a big help on our adventures.
Okay, now.
I really need a heal. Hey! That's nice.
Don't want to touch the cacti. Their spines will stick to the wood.
Okay, now.
God, even this map is very Zelda-y. How do I get up there?
Lend me your strength.
I can't do that now.
Yeah, that's satisfying. Really good hit stop.
That's better. Lend me your strength. What could this be?
Wide blade.
Doing some adventure prep? What's the magicite? What let us do?
Makes it wider? Is it wider?
You could never lose.
Here, let me do this. So... Yeah, there we go.
Faye, please. What could this be?
Hey, an accessory. Let's... Yep. Okay. Hey, I got some more arrows. Okay, I didn't even notice that. It doesn't seem to be a shortcut.
Lend me your strength. Lend me your strength.
Get moving. Need a little rest still.
I'm actually probably going to have to call it here in a minute just because I'm actually going to see a movie tonight with some friends. And I want to make sure I still have enough time to eat food before we go. And we're going around 8. I'm going to get to the flag, and then I'll probably call it. I made it to the flag. Okay, well, this is pretty cool. I like it. I like it. It's neat. I have some thoughts, but I like it. I do quite like it. I can understand some people having some reservations. It being more of a Zelda game than like a Secret of Mana, which a lot of people thought it was going to be. But, yeah, no, this is cool. I like it quite a bit. But, yeah, I do. I'm trying to use this as a platform to start streaming more regularly again. Ow. Because it's been, gosh, like a year and a half or something since I streamed regularly, and I really need to get back to it. And I'm really hoping that with the end of summer coming soon, my job will calm down and I'll be able to stream more regularly. Maybe not on the same day every week, but I can still stream more often, you know? So I have some more plans for that, to try and motivate myself to stream on my days off and all that. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, you all have a nice day. I'm going to go get some food, and then go see a movie. We're going to go see Weapons. I've been hearing great things. All I know is the basic premise and that shot of the children running in an A pose. Running in an A pose. You can't see my arms, but that's all I know. Anyway, you all have a nice day. Ah! I knocked over the controller. Okay, bye.